This is the port of Singapore. Singapore has long been associated with the sea and maritime trade. What started out as a small port some 190 years ago is one of the world's busiest ports today. As a major hub port, Singapore has substantive interests in protecting the marine environment and ensuring that shipping is environmentally responsible. Hence, the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore introduced the Maritime Singapore Green Initiative.
From the point of view of being responsible ship owners, I think it is our job to ensure that the environment is protected, not only for this generation but also for future generations. Hence, this is a very good initiative by MPA to start off this green ship initiative.
The Maritime Singapore Green Initiative comprises 3 programs. The first 2 are the Green Technology and Green Ship programs. The Green Technology program aims to encourage local maritime companies to develop and adopt green technologies through co-funding. The Green Ship program, on the other hand, provides incentives to ship owners who adopt energy-efficient ship designs that reduce fuel consumption and carbon dioxide emissions. Bunkercraft operator Hong Lam Marine has opted for more environmentally friendly diesel-electric propulsion systems for its new bunker tankers, which would reduce emissions and noise pollution.
The importance of switching from mechanical to diesel electric is cost effectiveness. So we are able to save 30% of consumption of fuel. You got all these gases, that carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases that can be reduced once these fuel are used less.
The Green Port program under the initiative aims to encourage ocean-going ships calling at the Singapore port to reduce the emission of pollutants like sulfur oxides and nitrogen oxides. Ships that burn clean fuels with low sulfur within the port are offered a 15% discount on port dues. Maersk Line makes around 500 port calls in Singapore every year. It has started switching to low sulfur fuel since July 2011, and to date, around 80% of its vessels calling at Singapore have switched from heavy fuel oil to low sulfur fuel when they are within port limits.
By reducing our oil use, we also improve our CO2 footprint, where our target is to improve it by 25% by 2020. On low sulfur, we are looking at reducing our impact in Singapore by 65% by this fuel switch, which is happening at the moment.
Other maritime companies in Singapore are also looking into making the port operations more sustainable by adopting environmentally friendly equipment and practices. One example is PSA's rubber-tired gantry cranes being retrofitted with devices that regulate the engine speed according to load and help to reduce fuel consumption during idle periods. Trials have shown an overall reduction of 12 to 15% in fuel usage. The Green Technology program aims to encourage local maritime companies to develop and adopt green technologies through co-funding of up to half of qualifying costs. MPA will set aside $20 million from the Maritime Innovation and Technology Fund for this program. Environmental challenges are some of the most critical challenges facing the maritime industry today. The size and scale of shipping means that the environmental impact of shipping is not insignificant. However, with every small and steady step being taken, the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore is confident of bringing us closer to a greener environment.
Did you know that road traffic injuries are the leading cause of death worldwide in young people aged between 10 and 24 years? Each year, nearly 400,000 people die on the world's roads under the age of 25. On average, that's more than 1,000 each day.
TriStar is a transport and logistics company based in the United Arab Emirates. Established in 1998, the company has grown from a relatively small local company to one of the largest road tanker fleets in the Middle East. With an ever-increasing amount of road accidents every year, TriStar felt it was important to promote and to educate society on road safety and awareness. Because of this, the company began to actively sponsor campaigns to promote roadshare safety with communities.